Listen, I've been quite critical about mini drivers. You've seen me test them on the channel over the years, but I'll be honest, this one might just be the one that considerably changes my mind. Callaway Ai Smoke Paradigm Mini Driver. I mean, honestly, this thing looks absolutely fantastic. It's a 340cc head. Just to put that into perspective, a normal driver head is 460, so this is 120cc smaller. There's two head models, there's an 11.5 degree and a 13.5 degree. I've actually got the 13.5 degree. It's £399 and limited edition. There's not gonna be many of these made. I think it's quite pricey that, but limited edition always drives up the price a little bit. Now, the reason why this might change my mind is because it genuinely looks like a smaller driver. I think other brands in the past, certainly TaylorMade, and listen, I think we've got to do a head-to-head against the TaylorMade Mini Driver in another video coming soon. But that almost looks like a new club head. It almost looks like a 3-wood that's been kind of expanded. Where this Ai Smoke Mini Driver genuinely looks like a driver head that's been shrunk. It actually reminds me of almost like a kid's club. Like a teenager's club. And I've actually got the Ai Smoke. I've picked up the triple diamond driver here because this is what it actually looks most similar to. You've got the two weight ports, you've got the same kind of design in the head. And it genuinely just looks like almost a kid's version. And if you've ever, genuinely, I used to do it and I used to teach juniors loads. If you ever pick up a kid's club and just give it a rip, they're so easy to hit. Like, so easy. That's why I'm excited about this driver. It does come with these two weight ports. You've got a 12 gram weight at the back, or you can switch them around, 12 gram weight and a 4 gram weight. I've got the 12 gram weight at the back. I've got it in 13.5 degrees. You can change the loft, but I'm not gonna do. And actually, I'm gonna tee up the first few, and I've not got a tees that are quite the right height, so I'm actually gonna have to snap a normal length tee just so I can tee it up, because it's definitely teeing it up higher than a 3-wood, but much shorter than a driver. That honestly looks so good. It feels like I'm gonna be able to swing this fast as well. Like the weight of it, it's a 60 gram shaft. It's 2 inches shorter than standard drivers. This is 43.75 inches. Let's give this a rip. I've actually got no clue how far this is gonna go, but it is really designed for finding fairways, not for distance, obviously, as you would imagine. Right, I think it's almost like a kid's club. Nice. That was the first shot I've ever hit with this club. It's exactly what I expected to happen. It was easy. It was high. It had a nice little draw on it. It actually carried a little bit further than I expected, 249 yards. Super easy to hit. Where's that broken tee peg gone? Let's not lose this broken tee peg. Listen, for me, I have been critical about mini drivers, I have. But as soon as I took the head cover off this mini driver, I was like, yes. This is what a mini driver should be. Because it is just like a real shrunken down version, where I've got the TaylorMade one here, and I will do a head-to-head video in the future. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the head shape, whether it's the color, whether it's the kind of even the depth of the face. Like the Callaway one is such a deeper face than the TaylorMade one. It just doesn't look quite as inviting to hit, in my opinion. Where this Callaway one really does look inviting to hit. Ping, years ago, I don't know if they still do it, they used to make this kids set, and they're called Moxies. And when I was coaching juniors a lot, they used to have these little ping clubs. And I remember grabbing the ping driver out the bag in those little kids clubs and just tonking it down there and almost being so outrageously accurate with it. This is what, honestly, this feels like in my hands. Not quite as long, that one. It's a little bit more of a high fadey one. That was nice. Look how straight that is. I mean, it's doing exactly what I'd want a mini driver to do. It's giving me confidence. It's finding the fairway. Yes, it's not going to go as far, but it's a 13.5 degree driver. And if you remember, when I tested the TaylorMade Mini Driver, I made a statement in that video, said, for me, to really get a driver that's going to be super forgiving for more golfers, you need loft, and you need a bigger head size. The TaylorMade is 304cc, this is 340cc. You've got that you know, nearly 50cc more head size, that's important. And then just that loft. I mean, you can even crank this up. You can actually go up an extra 2 degrees. You could put this in 15.5 degrees. Genuinely, if you struggle with driver and you had a 15.5 degree driver in a shorter shaft with that head shape, I actually think it'd be one of the easiest drivers to ever hit. I just want to test it in its normal setting at the moment. Let's hit a couple more off the tee and then we'll go off the deck. It feels like it's going to go nowhere else but straight. Like everyone is just bum, 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 250 yards, bum, straight down the middle. Really enjoying that. Oh, it's a pleasure to hit. It's good. And I know what the comments are already saying. Put it in the bag, Rick. You've got to. I just don't know what would I want to take my 3-wood out of the bag. It's not giving me enough distance to take my driver out of the bag. Is it a club I'm going to use that much to take my 3-wood out of the bag? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to experiment with it. I'm just finding it very easy to hit. That's the big thing for me. 4 or 5 shots off the tee there, which were just absolutely down the middle. Just one bad one which fell a bit short. Let's have a quick look at the numbers off the tee and then let's hit it off the floor. Okay, so just quickly diving into those numbers off the tee. 150 miles per hour ball speed, solid. 244 yards of average carry distance, solid. But look at that straight line on top. Like so straight. I'm just interested to see what my club head speed is actually. Yeah, club head speed 103.4. I actually think I could swing this faster, but I don't know if it would massively benefit me because I feel like I'd start hitting it a bit more offline. Let's go off the deck. Let's go off the floor. Now this is where, for me, this head shape doesn't lend itself quite as much to hitting off the floor. As I mentioned, certainly against the TaylorMade 3-wood, it's a much deeper face from top to bottom. It feels like I don't know, it feels like it's gonna be quite hard. Certainly if I de-lofted this, it'd be near impossible. 13.5 degrees, just got enough loft. I think I can get this flying up in the air. No, it's not bad actually. So slightly fatted it. I think I was trying to add a bit of loft onto that. Good for distance again, similar to the carry distance off the tee. I think I was just trying to add a bit too much loft on that then. Let's try. Now that I trust it'll go up in the air. Nice. Oh. Put me in a bit of a predicament whether I should potentially give it a go in the bag. It's very nice. I've been honestly super critical about mini drivers. I have. Some of it's been fair, some of it may be a bit harsh. But I feel like this really does do what it's supposed to do. It is a smaller driver rather than a completely different golf club. Got one more off the deck. Right guys, I think maybe put it in the bag for a video coming soon. Stay tuned for that. I will review it against the TaylorMade mini driver as well. And I might even do a little comparison against their actual AI Smoke full length driver. Let's see what the difference actually is. Guys, thanks for watching. That's a very impressive golf club. Callaway mini driver. We'll see you soon.